We in the thing. You gotta get the music going off real.
Yeah. Scared of who? Scared of what? Sex in the top bunk. Y'all got me fucked up. 2 chains on and they swing like nunchucks. Since that little shit that happened, nigga, I've been on one. Scared of who? Scared of what? Sex in the top bunk. Y'all got me fucked up. 2 chains on and they swing like nunchucks. Since that little shit that happened, nigga, I've been on one. Yeah, I got the plug like the Lakers. I get the white gone. If I die today, hey, bury me with my ice on. Hold on like a street light, baby, I'm ice cold. Last niggas see me, they both ran like a snotty nose. Up it, then break up with it, dump it and get it gone. It's on D&D or I'm shot calling when on the phone. Shorty want my sauce off the pan, baby, just want the bone. I've been dripping sauce in them VVS's, the name of song. Nigga, if it's beef, I welcome it all. I ain't bowling shit, fuck, I look like sparing y'all. Gold chains, clanking nuts, hanging on my dog. Get off my dick, next exit, ain't no mobile on my ball. Bitch, I'm raw, I walk in and talk it, you better listen. See me, I'm coming up, and you just gon' come up missing. I ain't finished, cause I'm more militant, I'm a menace, you don't get it. That shit that you talking, nigga, I did it. Cause I just caught them whoopers up. You know they get the bill and shit. If I got my jury on that, yeah, on me every trip. I ain't heard them yellow candies, I ain't heard of peep. I'm a dog off the leash, out of gelling on the street. Round of applause. Yeah, we get the clapping shit. Hundreds all through it, not on the front and the back of it. Index, pinky, thumb, nigga, yeah, I'm on my accurate shit. I love this nigga's baby mama, yeah, I'm about to crack a bitch. Scared of who? Scared of what? Sex in the top bunk. Y'all got me fucked up. 2 chains on and they swing like nunchucks. Since that little shit that happened, nigga, I've been on one. Scared of who?
What's good with SM03?
Top bunk. Y'all got me fucked up. 2 chains Discord on and they swing like nunchucks. Since that little shit that happened, nigga, I've been on one.
Sometimes you got a cracker. He said he loved his baby mom. I guess he got a cracker. He got a cracker. Sometimes you can't help it. Sometimes cracking it is helping it. We on the voice call right now. We on the voice call. We got the Discord going. Let's go, champ. Hit the like button when you walk in the door so you can wipe your feet at the rug or the Cash App. You know the funny thing, my mom Dukes asked me, not my mom Dukes, my other mom Dukes. I got 2 moms. I'm like Jesus. It's always 2 women with me in the tomb. My other mom, my Virgo mom. See, I got a Scorpio mom and a Virgo mom. My Virgo mom hit me and was asking me. She was like, "Damn, you ain't called me for shit. You don't want shit. What you?" I've been like, "No, I've been working with my bro. Like, it's good." She said, "I'm gonna send you some bread." I called my mom and said, "Hey, my other mom Duke's gonna send me some bread. This is why you gotta, it's 4 in here and it's 4 in the chat. That means it's 8. We teach from the chart. 8 or law number 9 means it's not what you think or what you affirm. It's who's doing the thinking and who's doing the affirming. Are you a human or a divine being? And the reason that is because if you think as a divine being, you have the tools to reprogram your behavior in the public. And that is number 8 is known as Sebik Ra. Why? Because Your reptilian brain or your R complex is where your hippocampus is, and that's where your pineal gland sits in your reptilian brain. That's the first brain you have. You start out as a tadpole. Every human starts out as a tadpole when they're trying to get here. That's a sperm cell. Then it hit the egg, cracked the egg. That's why he said he got his baby. I guess I gotta crack the bitch. That's when you crack that egg, and then that's when you hear out of 3 billion, 4 billion. You see what I'm saying? Just you being here, out of the 3 billion tadpoles that were swimming up the acidic canal of a woman, because this is why women have a problem getting pregnant. They discharge is acidic. It's just gonna kill your sperm as soon as you hit it. It's too acidic. That's my point. Like the fact that you had to swim through a pool of fire acid to get to the lovely egg so you can rest in it and spark the life in you, the living, says it all. Peace. Hey, listen, I got the Discord in here. If you want to cop in the Discord and get to work, you might have a question. You call in, then you could watch on the playback, hear yourself. Y'all got questions, what y'all got? It's early. I've just been watching a little footage here and there. Like watching tapes here and there. Drinking a mullen. Gotta have a mullen with the herbs. Keep them lungs together. Yeah, man, I was on the X earlier looking to see if the boxing voice was up. They ain't on there today. I'm on a break from them. See, my man Aaron, I don't know if he's seen this video.
So I've been out here dating, and I just find that I date a lot of these femmes, and it seems like they looking for a parent instead of a partner, bro. Like, and I love spoiling my women. I love paying for stuff. I love taking them on dates and getting flowers.
This is a woman talking about women.
Making sure they're safe, opening the door for them, all that. I love that stuff.
You love it,
huh?
huh?
Like I can't get any spoiling in return. Nobody wants to play that role.
Because don't nobody want to spoil a Negro.
You know.
So if you acting as a Negro, you get no love.
Like I don't know if girls are gay, but they don't even want to. Like they don't even want to f back. Like they don't even want to jack. Like I'm like what? I be trying to ask girls like, are you gay for real? Like are you gay? Because you like, you know what I'm saying? It even come down to the conversation. I be carrying the conversation, asking them questions, figuring out what they like and what they don't like. And they don't ask nothing back. Like, and I asked this one girl, like, why don't you ask nothing about me? And she said, I'm just trying to see for myself. What? Like, if I'm paying for everything, I'm initiating everything, the least you could do is a little, or something, or bring me some flowers.
Oh, so basically what you're saying, this is a gay lady. Basically, what she's saying, she paying for everything and do everything. At least she can get us some top. That. Oh my God, that is so sexist of her. Why does she think she's? Why do she think she's obligated to top? Because she's paying for everything as a woman. That's crazy. Yeah, it sounds crazy now. It sounds crazy now. Never sound crazy to me. Never sounded crazy to me. And that's why you don't see no leeches. Hey, listen. I need to know what you could do for I first. Not for the simple fact that you're a woman. For the simple fact that you're my helpmate. And the better you help me is the better I help you. Shout out to Skittles01 in the Discord. But I've done my duties. Listen, just my presence as a man provides protection. He says sex is AF on King David. I don't know who King David is. Who is that? Who is that? Oh, you mean Pasib Anu? Look, if you go on if you go on here and you look up David Skittles, if you got a question, Skittles. David's name was Sue, his Greek name. Yeah, Susenis. Susenis 1 is King David. That was his real name. Susenis. That wasn't his real name, but that was his Greek name. When you go on Wikipedia and look up Susenis the First, Susenis the First was the third of the 21st dynasty who ruled from Tanis between Susenis is the Greek version of the original name Pasib Abnu. What's up with man? We just going over some one real quick before y'all start asking questions. We going over who King David was because my man said word to King David, and King David's Greek name was Susenis 1 because Abraham was the 12th dynasty and these are all the sons. So by the time you get to David, you got the 21st dynasty. David was in the lion's den. The lion is the Sphinx and the highest part of the mammalian brain, the highest part. So that's why it says Susenis is the Greek version of his original name, Pasib Hanu, Anunnaki, Anu. They're not from Mesopotamia, they're from Africa. It says late Egyptian, which means a star appearing in the city. So wasn't it the Star of David? That's the man's name. Hey, blood, argue with your mama. Don't even think. While his throne name is Apere Setepenamun, which translates as great manifestations of Ra or Allah, which is consciousness and will, chosen by Amen, which is the hidden consciousness of the Neb Er Te'er, which is the Lord of the uttermost limit, which is who the supreme being came into existence as on this chart. That's above Amen. They're not showing it to you on this chart. But above Amen, you have the Neb Er Te'er. You got to mute your phone. Yes, sir.
Yo.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. I think when he said King David, I think he was talking about the guy from Chicago.
I don't know who that is.
That's like a Chicago term.
Oh, well, Chicago is big on religion, even in their other facilities. corporations that they create, like the vice lords and the gangsters' disciples.
Yeah.
That's why he's saying word to King David, because they use those references from the Bible. And King David had a Greek name, which was Susinus, and then that was his Greek name to his African pharaonic name, which is Pasib Anu, which means a star appearing in the city. And then his throne name, because once you take the throne as the king, because David come in the lineage of Ham.
Hey Hamza, I want to read the tweet for you. I want to see what.
Oh, go ahead, do your thing. I was just waiting for somebody to come in so we could cook. So always get the lessons. Go ahead.
I just want to see what you think about this tweet.
Yes, sir.
Let me read it. It says, Satan uses women to do evil. Only takes one live man to destroy a man. One live woman to destroy a man. Women typically allow Satan into a man's life. God is a protector of man. Men are protectors of women. Women who forfeit men's protection are protected by Satan. Satan protects them because he uses them to destroy men and society. Satan can only use unprotected women. Men are in the way of evil. Men fight evil, always have. God doesn't protect women. He leaves that to men. We must protect them.
That's a good tweet.
What do you think about that?
That's a good tweet. You know why? Because it correlates to one of the 11 laws of God, which is Heru Huti. I'll read it, and then you tell me if it makes sense. Because I tell people this all the time, bro. There is no God outside of you. Even in the Bible, it say, first ye seek the kingdom of heaven. And then you look in Luke, it says the kingdom of heaven is within you.
Yeah.
So if you go to the sixth law, it says, know that God neither punishes nor rewards nor protects, that you will have the comfort of controlling these yourself. That is the fifth law, which is known as the Grim Reaper, Heru Huti. He's reap what you sow. So this is, if you go to the Bible and you read the Bible, and this is why I've understand all through religion what they're talking about in that statement. When you go to the Bible, when God came in, the Lord God came to Atum, what did he give Atum? He gave him a purpose. He didn't give him a woman. And this is what I tell all Negroes, any man, because niggas be losing sight of that, bruh. Your purpose ain't your fucking kids, because that's not your purpose. Your purpose is your enjoyment of life.
Yeah.
Through what you do to find out how to get to connect with the nature of God in you. The supreme being is not God. The supreme being has a God. It has a nature. This is African law. It's not my law. I'm just reporting it. I'm Hamza. I report for all Hams. Hamza, Muhammad, Yeshua HaMashiach. I report for all prophets. I'm the same messenger. I was given the name Hamza. I just spell it like that, so because it's the African way. You started with a K, like Tutankhamun, Hamen. Again, Amen, Ham, the throat chakra. Amen. You see what I'm saying? I don't just do it to play. So basically, when the Lord God gave Adam a purpose, the purpose was to tend the garden. It seemed that Adam was lonely and put Adam to sleep. And from its ribonucleic acid, it made a dino. Exactly. And then that's why they just use the word rib, but it's short for ribonucleic acid.
I got a question. Do you believe in the theory that
no, we don't do theories on here. We don't do no theories. We got all facts.
Do you believe that he had a wife before Eve? Some people say that. Called Lilith. Have you never heard?
No, that's you talking about another culture's spirituality that was made up off of African spirituality. Now, if you're talking, but hold on. You gotta let the information settle in. You can't abridge it. Now, if you go to the Bible, Jesus had how many women in the tomb?
I've actually never read the Bible.
I'm just asking. It's just a story. He had 2 women in the tomb. If you look at Al-Sir in the Al-Syrian story, the first story of these stories, which is Al-Sir or Osiris, he had 2 women, Al-Set and Nebet-Het. They both were on the search for Al-Sir. It's always going to be 2 women because it's just a story about atoms and essence and how you put atoms and molecules together to create life. These are not real people. They're personifications of hydrogens, heliums, irons that's in the spelling. And now you fucked up now. You fucked up now. I fucked you up now. Now your mind is really thinking like, damn, what? Yes. It's mythology, which is a science of personification of atoms and essence, spirit. Can you see hydrogen? No, you can't. You can't see oxygen. But when you put 2 of them together and add an oxygen, you get physical water that you can boil and then dissipate back into the air. That's why they keep saying this shit is a hologram, bro. Everything is made up from things that you can't see. And you're supposed to be the master of these things through your likeness with the supreme being.
Yeah.
Ain't your body made of atoms?
Yep.
Yeah. Atoms is not a man. It's hydrogen. That's a feminine. Then it's helium. That's a masculine. That's a yin and then a yang.
Yeah.
That's the Tai Te Ching and the I Ching. Like the same oracle. The same thing, but see, when you get into the Liliths and they had perverted. Yes, Sumer was a culture of antiquity. But over time, it was watered down due to people coming into the land trying to create their own when there were things already there. There were about 6 cultures of antiquity. That's why you could tell who is who by Tibetan Book of the Dead. That means he had came into knowledge. He's saying that, damn, if somebody reads this and break this down, they will come to life, enlightenment. Yeah, see, that it's not what you think when you open them books. Some of it is literal and some of it is figurative. You have to know when they're talking both, because they're saying things. Listen, in the Bible, they say things like you got to lay with your daughters and things like that. You know, in your mind, you don't do no dumb shit like that. Yeah. So that means there's a deeper message than the emotional and sensual passion. That I learned that from studying Africa, bro.
That's fact.
And I only learned that from studying Kemet, the Nile Valley civilization where life come from. I only learned that from studying that. From that, they have the hieroglyphic language is the beginning to all languages. That is the Rosetta Stone. The Rosetta Stone was found with the hieroglyphs, Ethiopian, Coptic Ethiopian, Greek, and then Hebrew and like other languages down so that they can understand and translate the hieroglyphs. The alphabet that we use in English today is a hybrid of the hieroglyphs. I have them. I have the hieroglyphs. I read them. I have the books. I just read the language. They have phonetic tones. There is no excuses. You just got it. And then it's the crazy part. If you just look at where the Nile is, you just got Sudan and Sudan. That's the language. They never change. The language hardly ever changes, the phonetic tones. the originals. You just, and then when you look it up on your Google Translate, Sudanese, you type any word in there, it's going to translate it until its true form of understanding and meaning. And then when you go to Christianity, that's what they're supposed to be meaning by speaking in tongues. There's really speaking in tonal languages, which meaning you using the guttural throat and rolling the tongue. And this is how Egyptians or Kemites, Hamites made it different, because it's about the serpent. So if you watch the movies of the mummy, when they talk, they always hiss when they talk, or they use their breath, because breath means psychos, and psychos is spirit. So they would say Tutankhamun. So you gotta say, oh, you have to breathe out the breath, because their language is a language of tones. They have and that's why they say. So they have some words like ma'akseru. You see how I say ma'akseru or ma'aheru? It means truth of words or triumphant. Ma'aheru. Ma'a means the laws, and Heru is the king or the avenger. The avengers, the avenger of his father. Heru avenges his father, Osiris or Osir. Now you see how I keep saying that, like, and niggas get these stories from Africa and then create movies off of them and different. That's why they call it the X-Men. And then Wakanda, the X. You go to Egypt, that's all they talk about is the X. The X is the serpent energy. Like
the Egyptians were very smart.
It's not that they were smart. They understood how to use the consciousness of Allah. Allah is the consciousness and will, Al-Ra. They understood that.
I mean,
yeah, they understood the Amen. Yeah. It says Jesus was the Amen in the Bible. Tuten Amen. He was an Amen. Some people use different divinities of God, like Ahenaten. That means Aten is the sun. It's not Amen Ra. Ra is the consciousness and will, and Amen is the hidden consciousness of the Lord of the uttermost limit. It's levels. Nobody knows the true name of the supreme being. That would be a lie to say you know that. Nobody was there when the supreme being came into being out of nothingness. So to say that the supreme being, this is the true name, man, that's cap. That's cap. You don't even know when you was born. If you do it, listen, in court, if you go to the court and say your birthday is on the day, that's hearsay. They're gonna bag your ass. You wasn't competent when you was born to know that you yourself was born on that day. That's not nothing, has nothing to do with me. That's the actual law. The judge tried to fuck me with that one time. Pause. No homo. He said, so you telling me you ain't Troy King? I said, no, I'm not. I'm Hamza. I'm Hamza Heru Ahmed. He said, well, why are you answering for Troy? I said, I'm the executive of this account. It has an EIN number, a Dun & Brad's number, an entity number. I'm not Troy DeMond King. And he's supposed to put the trust on there. He said, so you telling me your birthday ain't the July 28th, 1980? I said, no, it's not. You know why? Because once your zygote is incarnated and that spark, you're alive in the womb then. You've been alive for 9 months. And then you come and step out on the earth, and then your first birthday is at 12 months, 3 months after you're born. That's 12 months, bro. My original birthday, if you really wanted to say it, a year after I was born would be 3 months after July 28th, which is August, September, October, which is October 28th. I was born in my mother's womb. I was alive then. She could have aborted the mission. She kept me alive. My mother was about to put me up for adoption. In my family, you don't have babies out of wedlock, even though we was making the mistakes. That my grandmother was stopping that shit. The nurse said, hey, you gonna give your baby away? Do you just want to see your child one time before you give your child away? I never was given away. 3 months after that, I had been here a year. I was walking with my mom, eating with my mom. That's science, my nigga. These niggas don't know that. You will go to court and be saying this shit, and they will be bagging you, bro. These are the real laws. These ain't my laws. I just happen to be the messenger of all law. Consciousness and will. It's with you at all times. Al-Ra. That's what you would. It's a creator God. The supreme being is not God. That's its nature. That's why I be telling people, stop being prejudiced. It don't matter what color you are. Because if you read the Bible, Noah or Nu had 3 sons, Ham, Shem, and Japhet. Shem is the Asiatic or the Aamu. Ham is the Nehesu. Then you got the Tehenu. Those are the fair-skinned Libyans, the Arabs. The true Arabs are Africans, not Asiatics. Those are the Aamus. They talk about this in the Book of the Gates. And then you had Syrians. Them was the only people that was really running around at this time. Them was the Yapets. But hold on. If Nu is their father, which is Ra, because in the Quran, they don't call him Noah. The real name is Nuhu or Nu. And then Nu is the black matter. The black matter that comes from the dark energy. That's why they be saying Noah was on the boat. If you go to Egypt and you look at Ra, Ra is on a boat traveling the space, the dark matter. That's where these stories is coming from. And niggas be rich. That's why you think Napoleon and all these people be running to Africa and be like, damn, I can't even. How did we enslave these people? Because what goes up must come down. Niggas gotta rest, bro. Africa's been, listen, I got the maps. 350 BCE is European and Asiatic colonization, which is Eurasia and Asia. That means from that time, and from the beginning of time till 350 BCE is when Africans ruled everything. And then during that time, you had Atlantis, you had a golden era of civilization, was the 4th dynasty of Egypt. Then you had the 12th dynasty, which is the 2nd golden era of civilization, which was Abraham. Ham. Abraham. Ab means heart. Ra, consciousness and will. Ham, throat chakra. Hamite, blackness. Hum. Hey, it is what it is. Listen, just because he was born in Mesopotamia, that's why he had to take his ass back to Africa. He was a Hamite. He was just born in Hebrew territory. You got to know the bars. Yeah, intellectual property is a real thing. And that's what people don't be getting, bro. Like, and that's what you seeing with Ryan Garcia and be doing what he be doing. It's intellectual property, showing like freedom of speech is a real thing. It's no different seeing a person walking the streets with an AK on their back. Like, listen, when I buy my AR-15, I'm about to show you the one I'm getting. It's crazy. Hold on, let me show you. No, you know what? I got it right here. It's a nice strap, dog. It's a compact AR. You got to get them AR builder kits. You got the AR build kit. This one $469.95. The AR-15 5.56/223 5-inch complete compression series micro pistol kit, color choice. You see what I'm saying? Then they got the AR-15 right here, complete ultralight Tuscan pistol kit. This is a 7.5-inch. Then they got oh, y'all didn't know. I really want that 300 blackout. That's what I'm into. That 300. That 300. Yeah. But yeah, that was a good quote off the tweet. You know, they on the right track. You know what I mean? Like, that is man's test. That's why man failed. And when you be seeing me on a boxing voice and they be like, man, they be trying to troll. But then anytime I bring up the Bible, that's when they be stuck. Like, you can't argue with that. You can't say you believe in Jesus and then say the Bible not relevant. You can't say it. You see what I'm saying? The man's name was Ham. That's why they be coming around saying all the prophets and all the people in them books was black people. At some point, people got to wake up. Malcolm X. You see what I'm saying? I didn't make it. Go ahead, man. You got boxing with whatever you got. We just cooking. This is just a regular cook.
Oh, I didn't even I didn't even know if I was muted. Not my bad for being unmuted.
No, if you got a question, do your thing, bud. We just chopping it on here. If you got boxing, whatever, if you want to say something, it don't matter.
I was just listening and learning, but I followed the boxing. I think I might have something in a minute. You can go ahead and keep cooking, but what I have is probably gonna be about boxing.
No, talk about your boxing shit. I'm gonna cook that too. I got that gumbo, vegan gumbo. I'm cooking.
Because I know the last time we was talking, we spoke about Tank and that was good conversation on Tank and Shakur. Actually, like I said, I don't want to only talk about that, but when we was talking last time, I didn't get your prediction in that fight. That's what I did next.
Hey, bro, I got
a question. I got a question as well after you answer.
Okay, no, it's all good. It's all good. Hey, listen, I don't give a fuck if you bring up the same nigga every day. If you got a question, hit the Discord. We cooking. I'm just cooking. Any questions, any topics, whatever.
Okay, well, I didn't want to keep talking about the same thing, but
no, bro, because at the end of the day, it's about boxing, and unless a fighter elevates his craft, it's going to be on him. So, like, as far as my prediction with Tank, due to how they fight and the people they fought, Tank, I'll put it like this. I'll say, because I just seen something that Shakur was saying on Twitter, but like, y'all think I don't have dog in me and blah, 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 blah. I'm about to come forward. No, that is, listen, to a real nigga like me who box, that is not what we talking about. Like, a real technician, I'm going to just say it for me, what I'm talking about. Hey, if you are as good as you say you are, then you should be able to stop these Negroes whom no matter who it is, in the style that you articulate in boxing. Why are you not stopping them?
How much do you think? Sorry to hear my car in the background. How much do you think him not being able to get stoppages is due to him being converted southpaw? So technically, his I guess his brick hand is his lead hand.
That's part of it, but at the end of the day, you know what? I will have to ask somebody he sparred and see like how is his power in his left hand differentiates from his right hand. You know what I'm saying? But saying that, I've still seen that he still had opportunities to stop people with his style. And that's where I get, like, people say I could get overcritical or whatever the case is, but why am I not being overcritical in science? That is the science of anything, is to critique it, because you don't get paid overtime. So what is it that he's not doing in his style where Gervonta is doing to where he's stopping guys? What is the difference? It has to be something in there. It's also, I mean, don't get me wrong, it's just the actual explosion and the power of Gervonta. But if that's the case, then Maidana. If he would have been a more accurate puncher, you don't think Maidana would have been knocking people out cold? He would have, but he wasn't, because he was clubbing people and he was so strong and knock off their equilibrium. But a person like Berto or somebody who can sharpshoot and sharp, they're going to crack you and knock you out. Tank is very accurate. He has elite power. That is the highest form of power in boxing, because that means any shot on the button is over with at any time. On top, but this is the thing. He's not nothing like Deontay Wilder. He has skill. He slips punches. He catches shots. He sets up shots with the jab, go to the body, counter shots. He know how to walk forward. Trying to just box Gervonta at this point, and him being on that main stage so many times, that's just a factor. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just hard. You're going to be hard to beat him.
Yeah, that's actually what I thought. And this is the last thing I'm going to say. I do have more questions, but I'm going to go ahead and let the other guy cook. So I'm going to just ask this last thing. Well, it's not really a question. I just really agree with you. Like, I don't think a boxer I don't know much about, like I said, I got 2 years, maybe a little bit over 2 years of experience. I don't believe a pure boxer can beat Tank at this point. I think you have to have power to be able to.
Hold on.
Go ahead.
I didn't mean to cut you off, sir. But a pure boxer has every skill in boxing. Because remember, as a coach, I don't teach what I do. I teach the purest of the sport. So if somebody is coming forward and what's the word I'm looking for? If someone's coming forward and initiating inside work, then you must have inside work. If someone's moving backwards, you must have pressure. You must initiate pressure. If someone has slow feet and they initiating pressure on you, you must be able to initiate boxing off the back foot in spots so you can run them in the shots. You got to have every skill. That's the purest of boxing. The purest of basketball is watching Jokic. Like, he knows how to dribble, shoot, pass. Everything. He is not because you're a center and we want to fit you in this structure. No. Just because you're a center, you have to learn the purest of the sport. Dribbling, shooting, and passing. That's everybody should learn that. And that's why you see that. The purest of it. And in boxing, the purest is inside work, outside, going forward, backward. That's why you're not seeing Shakur be able to. That's why he will have problems with Tank, because he's not comfortable in his defense in the inside and staying there. It's that simple.
I do have more. More is my other stuff is more on professional boxing, taking them. But I also wanted to ask you questions about my own boxing. I just wanted to probably gonna be sparring this week, but the other guy can go ahead and ask you questions.
All right, Skittles, go ahead, blood.
Yeah, I wanted to ask, listening to you on the boxing was been critical of Devin Haney. You think that in the past you said that someone that hasn't boxed before shouldn't be training like someone at the high level. So I just want to know, who do you think Devin Haney should link up with and try find a new trainer? Who do you think should train Devin Haney? And also, I'd like you to reiterate some of the flaws that you see in Devin Haney's game that you think he should improve on. That's what I wanted to ask.
Okay. Mickey Bay is a good coach. Good coach. With these young guys, you need somebody who can move around and be active. That's one of the things, like Mickey has said, and I noticed, like, there's a time where you will sit down, but then you still have to be able to demonstrate certain things, get up, move. You got to be able to get on the mitts. Like, that's why Emmanuel Stewart was always so good, because he had a mitts on and be talking and showing you different things and demonstrating and having you punch. That is so important. So, and one of the things that Devin will be the most things that he should work on. One, diet. Like, that's a part of boxing, making weight. You have to do research on the diet for the African genome and all people. It's not my science. It's in the book. It's called The Alkaline Herbal Medicine for the African genome and all people, because everybody has the African genome. It's just that some people have more of the African genome. If you got the big ass nose, nostrils, the nose of the gods, then you got to eat more godly. And in black law, you do not eat animals. That's just a fact. You don't drink alcohol. You don't do those things. They harm your body. That's number one. And then he will be at a more suitable weight for his body frame. Secondly, he needs to work on his defense and not overcommit to his defense and different defensive moves. He needs to learn how to fight coming forward and slip coming forward, slipping them, rolling up undershots. Because as a pure boxer, you have to know how to get inside. If you're not a power puncher, you got to know how to get inside and break a man down to the body like Lamont Peterson. You see what I'm saying? You got to know how to do those things. Devin Haney is not people be like, well, his game plan, he should have boxed. You cannot box a taller fighter. And I'm not screaming at anybody. I'm just like, I have to keep reiterating that, because that is boxing 101. You cannot box a taller person backwards on the back foot, especially not Ryan Garcia. He leads with the jab. He got a long jab, pause. So you got to know what you're doing. He needs to learn how to hold his ground and control the middle of the ring defensively by catching and slipping punches. Nobody really works on those things. Like, even when he show his sparring, he doesn't come forward with the jab. He don't be skipping up to somebody. It's just that simple. Like, when you walk up to somebody, you got to use the jab. Hey, listen, when you're walking him down, you got to walk him down behind a good jab. They're like, I'm actually coaching Devin right now. his sparring in my mind. Hey, listen, when you walking forward, you got to walk him down behind the jab to the body and the jab to the head. And then if you get to moving, you skip to him, flicking the jab. Moving your head, keeping the pressure on him, and flicking the jab out is a measuring tool so that you know that you keeping the man's eyes busy, and at the same time, he can't just dart in and do anything. You have his range. The moment he moves, bang, brick hand, you drunk. That's how much, those are the things that you have to articulate even in sparring. That's just with the jab hand. Like, if you never boxed before, how would you know to do that? That one little thing could be the reason why you stop somebody, because the guy's trying to get away and you not just coming to him with your hands down without throwing punches and then he throw a shot and hit you. No, when a man is hurt and you skip it to him, flicking the jab, he hurt already. That jab is, he like, oh snap, he on his way. He coming to me fast. He flicking. As soon as you, and once you flick the jab and touch him, now you know you in range. You could just start punching from right there. If you're not actually telling him to do that thing, then how is he going to be able to find his range to knock people out? It's just that's what it is. You know, you got to take it back to this old school. Bag gloves, heavy bag, bag gloves, mitts, you know, and then you working them shots. You know what I mean? That way you're not slapping. No, you're not slapping nothing. You're not slapping no shots. Like, it's certain punches already see. I gotta have certain fighters work on the heavy bag. I need you to work this. Boom, boom. Right hook, left hook. Elbows up. Boom, boom. Turning the body. Boom, boom.
I've got another question.
Go ahead.
Who have you got, Canelo or Crawford?
Hold on, I gotta turn you up a little bit. Say it again.
I said, do you got Canelo or Crawford?
I got Canelo. His defense is too sharp at the heavier weights. That is that. And see, I'll be saying a lot of different things, but over time I'll simplify them. His defense is too supreme at the heavier weights. I never seen Terrence defend in a professional fight against a light heavyweight. That's what it boils down to. Can you defend against the heaviness of the punches on your body? Am I lying, or is that a true statement?
No, that's right.
Yeah, that's all we here for. That's why you know how it's going to look. Because, and now here's another thing that people never thought about. Have you ever hit a heavier body moving? Now think if you got a 180-pound. Now remember, heavy bags is about 100. That, and you get a 200-pound heavy bag, my nigga, that bitch be big and heavy. Now take a 175-pound heavy bag. Now it's moving. The heavy bag got legs and arms, and it's coming towards you, moving. Think about that. Somebody needs to vent an AI heavy bag on some wheels that moves and mimics. Now you got AI now, and it mimics a boxer through the AI of watching the boxer on TV, and then they put that technology of the patterns of movement through what they see on TV and the robot, and had a robot just coming towards the boxer, but the robot, the tractor of the robot, the body is at the size, the size, the water weight of a man. Think about that, not just any weight, the water weight. Because everybody is 70, 80% water. And it's now just coming to you. And then you trying to punch it. And now sometimes you missing, sometimes you hitting it, and now it's hitting you. And you never took the weight of those shots. Caught them. Now think about the video game Street Fighter. When you get in there with Zangief and he hits you, your energy go down harder than when Ryu or somebody hit you with a kick on heavy. That's the point. Like, no, bro, like the defensive ability at the heavier weights is what matters. That's simple. Canelo, his defense is not like how was so you saying, not you, a person that's saying that Crawford can beat Canelo. How is he gonna do that? Name me somebody who beat Canelo without being able to catch the punches on the inside in the middle of the ring. Only people that was able to do that was Bivol and Bivol. And Bivol was bigger than him, and Floyd had supreme behind the shoulder defense. You see what I'm saying? Like, if you don't know how to fight behind the shoulder, you're not beating Canelo. If you're not at a bigger weight class, you're not beating Canelo. You just don't listen, Kovalev almost got him. But Kovalev died down. He could have took the Canelo got light heavyweight power. Listen, if he didn't, Bivol's high guard. That's when Bivol, I seen that high guard. I did a film study, and it's just Canelo could not hit Bivol clean for real. It was very rare. He hit him with about 6 to 8 uppercuts in the whole complete 12-round fight, because that's the only shot he could really land up between the high guard. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, and then Floyd fight behind the shoulder. That's the golden era defense. That's the all-time great defense. Any all-time great fighter, they learn how to fight behind the shoulder. So ain't nothing you could do. You know what I'm saying? Like that you gotta have those skills. Bud ain't really a fight behind the shoulder guy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like he was doing
and
it
that's the thing.
With Earl a little bit, but with Canelo, you're not gonna be in there in no shell taking no hooks.
Yeah, with that fight, people aren't really considering how great Canelo is involved. They're just looking at Crawford. They're not really thinking about what Canelo is.
Hey, no, bro, they prejudiced. I'm gonna just be 100 with you. They just like they really giving Crawford a lot of what he is because he black. Like, just to be totally honest, if they like the athleticism, that shit means nothing. Roger Mayweather, school of the Mayweathers. What is they skills? Boxing is all skills. You gotta have skills. You gotta have the skill. I be watching Roger say that. He just keeps saying it. And his big brother was Floyd's daddy. And they say he the mastermind. Listen, I seen the video. My nigga Aaron sent it to me. I'm about to hold on one second.
They always say that Roger Mayweather had the best defense out of all the Mayweathers.
Like, he really was Heems, bro. Like, I'm about to put this in the chat real quick. Like, I'm putting this in the chat. What now? Like, the nigga is great, bro. When you go on the Instagram and watch it, the nigga great. He catching it, doing the shell, like, bro, the nigga crazy, bro. Like, I seen him in person. He about 5'10". He big too. Like, Floyd Sr. ain't small, bro. He a bigger guy. He a big welterweight. A bigger welterweight.
Hey, Hamza.
Yes, sir.
Did you do that research on Jack Blackburn?
Oh, heck yeah, bro. I already knew about him because Roger Mayweather said the best trainer of all time is the trainer of Joe Louis and Sugar Ray Robinson. That has to be Jack Blackburn.
Yeah.
Yeah, like his name was Charles Henry Blackburn. Like he also trained John Henry, the Black Superman, light heavyweight head champion. He trained Joe Louis heavyweight. He trained mad fighters, bro. If he trained Sugar Ray Robinson, bro, my nigga, that mean he the GOAT of all of this. Like it's a couple coaches that's the GOAT. Like Bill Miller, Eddie Futch, Emmanuel Stewart, Jack Blackburn, George Benton. Like them niggas is GOAT coaches. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like
who did George Benton train?
Pernell Whitaker, motherfucking Evander Holyfield, Meldrick Taylor.
I didn't know that.
Man, that nigga George Ben had mad niggas, bro.
Yeah, he's the father of the TV show.
Yeah, like if you watching, he fought Ruben Hurricane Patterson, bro. Like George Benton was really nasty in there, bro. He was a good ass coach. He trained Pernell, Meldrick, Holyfield. George Benton was a good coach. That's why Pernell had those skills. So like, Canelo was just, listen, bro. I don't hate to say this. It's some people that just are born to do things. And when he with all his brothers box, and you got background feed. Man.
I'm trying.
Go ahead. You had a question? But yeah,
Who do you think Pernell Whitaker was better than Floyd?
Pernell Whitaker better than Floyd?
As a boxer?
No. Cause Floyd used to spar him as an amateur. Like that says it. Listen, bro, Floyd is the greatest boxer skillfully of all time, my nigga.
Wow.
Like y'all don't understand. Like you really gotta really sit down and watch his footage. Like you have to watch it over and over and over. And I mean from his first fight to his last fight. And when you keep watching it, you'll be like, oh my God, why don't anybody know how to stop the pull counter? At one point he wasn't doing the pull counter, but then he was doing it in the amateurs. But then he stopped doing it and then got back to it once he started learning things. Because he'll be using the shell in the amateurs, but then he wasn't using it. He had to learn how to use it in the pros. Fighting behind the shoulder. I'm telling you, bro, you got to watch
the best performance I've seen from Floyd was against Marquez.
My nigga, you need to watch Floyd and Arturo Gotti then.
Yeah, I watched that.
Or Floyd versus Philip, or Floyd versus Philip Ndu, or Floyd versus Justin Juco. And then, listen, if you want to really see some early Floyd, watching his first 15 fights. He be doing all types of stuff. Archie Moore, cross blocking. He be doing everything. I seen him spar. That's what I'm saying. Like, when you see that shit different, bro. You like a... Go ahead, man.
Sorry. Yeah, excuse me. That's actually a good... What fight do you think is Floyd's best fight so I can watch it? Do you think as far as his performance? Because I think his I don't even think I watched a lot of them, but right now I think his Morales or Corrales. I think
that's one of them. Yeah, but listen, just watch his first. No, don't watch that Floyd. Watch the earlier Floyd. like the first
When he
15.
was at like 130.
Yeah, like his whole watching all the way up. No, if you want to see one of the best Floyd fight, I always tell people to watch is when he won his first title. You ain't gonna get no better than that because he was on. That was his dream to win a title as a champ, to be a champion. We watched his fight with Gennaro Hernandez, bro, and when his dad be training him, he is crazy sharp, my nigga. He don't listen. He be boxing. But he don't like when he don't want to back up, he be in the middle banging, bro. Like you really gotta watch him and Gennaro Hernandez. That's what I would say. Chicanito. Watch that. That he dumb sharp. His shell is so crazy.
Hernandez.
That was like his idol, wasn't it?
What you say?
That was his idol, wasn't it? The guy Hernandez. That was the guy that Floyd looked up to.
No, Floyd looked up to his dad, but he said Chicanito is a guy who gave him his first chance to win the title. Oscar had already beat him though. Oscar De La Hoya had beat him first. That's why Floyd at that time, people don't know, like Floyd was kind of chasing Oscar and all of them, like calling them out and shit. Go ahead, man.
Oh, my bad. Said Gerald Hernandez.
Gennaro Hernandez.
Okay. All right.
Watch that fight. If you want to see some real Philly shell, Floyd Mayweather defense, fighting behind the shoulder, sharp jabs, flicking jabs, like watch the little subtle things he be doing, bro. Floyd is like, you really got to watch 130 Floyd. Like his skills is crazy. You just got to watch it. Watch all his fights. Like he just be doing so many different things to break you down. And from watching him so much, that's why I just be like, damn, he one of the most skilled dudes I ever seen. There's nothing he can't do. Nothing he can't do, bro. If you really want to, that first Jose Luis Castillo fight, I did a film study on that. Man, he was doing some of the best shit I ever seen. Because he was switching from southpaw to right-handed, hitting it like, man, he was, listen, one time, Castillo came in, did something, Floyd kind of like grabbed him behind the head and swinged his head around, turned southpaw, hit him with the straight left, threw a hook, switch back right. Bro, watch that fight too against Jose Luis Castillo. He really was pulling some crazy moves in there.
Didn't he injure his shoulder in that fight?
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. You really got to watch that fight. Watch those two fights. He was pulling so many moves, bro. Like you people just be, the reason why Castillo was getting points taken because the nigga Floyd is almost uncatchable. Like the way he able to move on his feet and bounce back and forth and float and just be getting out of the way, and like you can't even get no shot off because his footwork is not even that he run it. He just know how to move on his feet back, and like he's so quick laterally, dog, and he be pivoting, and then he knows so many boxing nuances. Soon as you try to do something, he tie you up with like some karate. Like you would try to throw a hook, he throw the arm up, block you from throwing a hook, tie you up, turn you, get back on his toes. Like, man, you gotta really watch it. Like it's he really clean. Like that's why he rarely get head butted. Like he really know how to use his forearms and his body to keep things away. Bro, you gotta really watch it. His footwork is retarded.
So if you had like a top three in terms of ability of boxing, who would be in that top three?
Sugar Ray Robinson, Floyd Mayweather, and Sugar Ray Leonard.
Wow.
And then if I was to go just to throw a heavyweight, because niggas heavyweights usually be moving, baby, bigger guys, it would be Tyson Fury. Because there's nobody never been that big that could really be on their Muhammad, bro. He really keep the old craft alive by being able to dance on his toes. And like, bro, you will have to be a boxer to respect a nigga like Tyson Fury, because like niggas be splitting his shit and he be getting up, coming back for multiple work. Bro, he is the nigga that came out the grave and ruined my nigga Deontay Wilder by any means necessary. Beat his ass. And listen, and I still think he cheated the second fight, but the third fight, he just beat his ass. Like he beat him on the inside, beating his ass all up in his guts. Right? That's when I was like, oh yeah, this motherfucker is hard. He really hard. He went to Deontay Wilder getting dropped. Said, you know what? He gonna drop me. The nigga got godly power. So when I get up, I'm gonna go to his guts.
You got him on Saturday.
I got him what?
So you got him on Saturday? Is it Saturday or Friday?
Man, you know what? This they second fight, I got Fury. Because he ain't about to do that shit again. He ain't about to play this time. Then he really gonna hurt the man. And if they fight a third time, he gonna stop it. It's gonna be like the Deontay Wilder shit. Fury is a Leo. And sometimes Leos get caught up in the plan and doing bullshit. But even in that loss, he still learned. And he like, all right, it's gonna be different this time, because we all seen the fight and we all seen the nigga. We all seen the fight and we all seen the nigga playing. Man, damn, who the fuck is texting me? We all seen the fight and we all seen the nigga playing around. Hey, listen. I gotta go. We'll be back. Or y'all can just stay on real quick. Hold on. I need to get on my phone, because I'm about to put a link in the thing. This is a link. Akai Coley is fighting international.
So you want to stay on here?
Yeah, well, I'm about to just stay on. I'm about to put the link in the thing if y'all want to watch the national. That's the link.
All right. When you come back, I wanted to ask something.
No, ask it now, because I'm gonna just pull it up on my computer.
I don't know if you got the time. You say you gotta go.
No, just go ahead. I'm gonna just stay right here and watch it.
Okay, yeah, because I'm probably gonna do some more sparring this week, and I just wanted to get some tips on landing my jab. Yeah, just get some tips on that. Because I knew I've been boxing probably about 3 months, probably a little bit over probably about 3-4 months now. And the last time I was in there, like I was getting hit with the jab, but I seen why. I kept when I was trying to catch the jab, I kept reaching for it. So the guy kind of faded me so I could reach for it and then do some jabs out there. So I'm like, yeah, I gotta stop doing that. But I just wanted some tips on landing my own jab.
The same thing that guy did to you to land the jab, you must do unto him. Fuse your feint. Now listen, I'm gonna just explain this from a coaching perspective. If the jab is the first shot you learn in boxing, right?
Mm-hmm.
How do you think you're gonna land it if that's the first thing you learn? That means everybody knows that everybody is jabbing. All you got to do is be patient. First, catch a couple jabs. That's more important than landing a jab, sir. I'm being completely honest. Catch a couple jabs. Really master that. And then when you want to land the jab, feint it. The jab is still a punch and it must be set up. You gotta set, and that's why I be telling people: flicking, sticking, feinting, hooking, and upping. Like the jab hand, it gotta be educated in the sense where sometimes you might have to use the hook to set up the jab, and vice versa. You might use the jab to set up the hook. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, when we spar, so I haven't did free sparring yet. I normally only do one the first round, and then we do 1-2 the second round.
All right, hold on 1 second. I got something for you. Instead of throwing the 2, learn how to throw the 1 and the 3 and the 5 and the 7. That's all front hand. The 1 is the jab, the 3 is the front hook, the 5 is the lead uppercut, and the 7 is the hook to the body. Like y'all should be sparring that a lot because that's the majority of the shots. Like throwing 1-2, 1-2.
The lead hand.
The lead hand, y'all should be working all lead hand punches. Learn it. If you learn how to block and catch, just think about the shell. You catch a jab, you catch a hook, you catch a body shot, you catch
that was my next question. What you just said.
Yeah, think about the shell. Think about if your hand was down and your front hand, was you right-handed?
Yep.
All right, say your left hand down and you ain't even got it on your stomach. Just say it was down.
Guy was sparring with southpaw. That's the first time I ever sparred. I sparred the southpaw.
All right. So it don't matter because I talked to Floyd Sr. about me being in the shell fighting a right-hander, and he was like, it don't matter. Can you punch with your hands from right there? I was like, yeah, I can. And that's the thing. Some people can't punch good with their hands up. Some people can't punch good with their hands from the shell. So like Oscar De La Hoya was good at catching in the shell and rolling and moving, but he couldn't release his shots from the shell. He had to get his hands back up. You know what I'm saying? Oh, Kai about to fight. But so when you land in your jab, you about to Kai Coley about to fight. He is in ring 4 on the link. If you go to the link, he ring 4. We got this is his nephew. He at the Nationals working. We gonna listen to it a little bit. Well, we don't even really need to listen. I just need to see it for real, so I can commentate it. He fighting Cameron Castillo. But no, go ahead.
Okay, you were took it for my next question because, all right, how can I say this? I'm not somebody that. Oh, so it's two things. Actually, it's two things. Two things I wanted to say, and then two different things. But I'm gonna just since you was looking on one of the questions, I'm gonna start with that one. Do you think it's too early for me to start fighting up the shell?
No. Ain't no such thing. What the fuck do that mean?
I got other guys in there who was better than me, guys who was with.
Hey, I don't give a fuck about them niggas. How you think you're supposed to learn something? George Benton never fought with his hands up. He only fought out of the shell.
But they basically telling me that, hey, you know.
No, that's just because them niggas don't know how to teach that shit. That's it. I don't want it. I'm done with that shit, my nigga. And I'm going to just keep calling a spade, nigga. And that's what make me different from other niggas. I don't give a fuck why you are. Listen, I got some niggas who naturally box like that. Some niggas who naturally box kind of like with their hand in the shell. So how you gonna teach them? You gonna fuck them up naturally and doing what they will be good at. Sometimes you got, bro, when they throw the right hand, niggas don't know how to teach that shit, bro.
And that's kind of what, bro, it's crazy. You just cooked on the next thing I was gonna say. Bro, the first time I ever stepped in front of a boxing bag, heavy bag, and I put gloves on, my body just naturally went to that shell thing. I don't know if it's just because that's what I'm used to seeing.
No, that's what you're used to seeing.
Or that just was comfortable for me. And they trying to change that out of me because even my jab, the last time I was sparring
Hold on. Pause it. Because I'm gonna tell you what it is too. Kai come out using a double jab and the 1-2 off the rip. He double jabbing in. Nigga little. He double jabbing. Kai working. He coming to him. Dude backing out. Kai coming to him. Dude already in the corner. Kai cutting him off. Good. Kai cutting him off. He's skipping to the man. He throwing the 1-2. Dude trying to box. He not letting his hands go. He trying to pop shot at Kai. He kind of scared to let his hands go. Kai abandoned his jab. He got to use that. He going back to the jab. Now they done settled in. Kai throwing the over right hand. He trying to come up under. He just threw he threw a one overhand and came up under. Kai just threw a double hook up under, double uppercut, and then the right hand. He's still working. They're working the jab in the middle. They're working. They're in the middle exchange. Yeah, they're in the middle exchanging. Kai in the middle. Kai catching, running him into the right hand. Kai boxing. Kai just hit him with a 2-1 at the end. That was a good shot. That was the first round. They gave I want to say they gave the first round to a Kai. Yeah, them scorecards look weird, but you got to double up and triple up on the jab. That's what a Kai got to do. You got to double up because he in there with a taller fighter. You have to double up and triple up on the jab. We're taking a brief intermission. Kai Coley is fighting out of Oakland, California. And then we got Cameron Castillo fighting out of Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. They work. Kai in the middle, they both using their jab. Kai is bringing the pressure. Oh, Kai just ran into a combination because he's not bending his knees. He fighting standing straight up in the head. You got to keep his knees bent. Now Kai pop shotting. Oh, Kai just caught him with a 2. Kai running him into the full counter. He literally just ran him into 2 full counters. He running him into the right hand. He tried to check hook him. He running him into the right hand. He just threw the 2-3. Oh! Oh, I thought he dropped it. Akai is in the red. There you go. You see the high guard, you got to go in. You got to work. You got to feint and work. Feint and go. He waiting. Good 1-2. You got to bring his feet with him. He's fighting from a range that's not conducive to his height. That's the problem. He's trying to check hook now. Good 2. Good 2. That's what's going to win him. Time up. Good. Good. Akai tired. Akai tired. He tired. That's what happens when you don't fucking train. He's tired. He's tired. He's tired. That's why he's doing this bullshit now. What the judges got it. I don't know how to use these cards. Yeah, those cards are weird. 10, 9, 10, 9, 10. Okay, he had more 10s, I guess. The second round, he had more 10s. I think for the red corner. He came right. Akai is a little tired, but he running him into the left hand. Dude already off the stool on his ass. Into the right hand. Yeah, you got to keep running him to the right hand. Kai be switching. You gotta work. You gotta work. You gotta work. Gotta work. He don't know how to use the jab from right there. He don't know how to use the jab. And now, dude, no. See, he gonna keep. One thing Kai could do is box, so he can run you into shots. But you gotta learn how to come forward. See, he keep throwing the right hand and slipping up under. He don't know how to gauge the distance with the jab. So that's what we look at. Luckily, the kid is not as experienced. His daddy is different when your daddy a pro and your uncle is a pro. You see how he keeping you that bag with the check hook? Yeah. Check hook. You're going to float on his toes every time. 1, 2, 3. Right hand, skip out. See how he tired, he going to the high guard. Nigga think he a pro and shit. He tired. You got to throw the right hand. Nope. Good. Way to time up. Way to time up. Way to time up. Good jab. Oh, good move. Check hook right there. So you got to check hook right there off that move. Check hook. That's it. It's 3 rounds. Yeah. He tired. You don't be wanting to be. I think. Oh, that's Tommy and the John with it. I be trying to tell him to get on the mitts with Hamza. I be telling him. Then we can finish cooking after this. How old is he? 11. Yeah, see? See what he got. If he got to win. He hard to beat because you know how to land that right hand. Like, he know earlier as a child and as kids ain't that advanced. So he be like pull countering and doing different stuff. This is where you really teach the kids though how to roll the shoulder and do all of that. Like, that's why people saying that it's too early to fight Michelle. No, it's not. When are you gonna learn? Akai won. Yeah, he won the first 2 rounds up there. I thought he won the 3rd round. They gave it. Yeah, I thought he won the 3rd too. But yeah, they probably didn't give it to him because he looked tired. It's the amateurs. Fury versus Lennox. Oh, that's a good fight. It says Hamza cuz on the yeah, bro. When you landing your jab and doing different stuff, you gotta set up your jab, man. 410. You gotta know how to set it up by feinting. You know, the easiest And that's the thing. Like a lot of guys don't know how to teach the shell, so they just say, "Don't do it, don't do it, don't do it." I have Ricardo Williams Jr., the silver medalist. He tried to tell me that shit, like in the gym, like, "Hey, blood, get up out that shell." He seen me sparring Amir Khan. He was like, "Get up out that shell, lead that to Floyd." And then I'm like, "Wait, what?" And then everybody in back in the day fought in the cross block in the shell. So then when it was his turn to get in there and spar me, I got in the shell. He couldn't land shit. Couldn't land shit. Yes, sir.
Talk about that Amir Khan spar. I know you definitely talked about it before, but I've never heard about it.
It was just good work. That's the sparring that really got me better, because he actually throw a lot of punches and he got heart and he spar hard. You know what I'm saying? And when you hit him, he want to.
You definitely like see the speed.
He not fast like that to me.
No.
Not to me. I'm a welterweight with speed. He not fast like that to me. Berto was fast. A lot of people, speed doesn't bother me. So he wasn't fast like that to me, because I just know how to make you get rid of that shit. So like, all right, this is why his speed didn't mean nothing, because he didn't know how to use his jab to set up his speed. Like he'll be in a range that's not conducive for him to use the speed, and then he run in with the jab. Like he got the amateur in and out bouncing movement like the Ukrainians. He be bouncing back and forth, and then he double jab in. If you falter to the speed, then he gonna overwhelm you. If you step back and hit his ass with a left hand, you gonna break the speed, and then he gonna get off balance, and then he gonna have to reset. Sometimes he'll get hit and still try to get off. No, I can punch. So like when he was trying that shit on me, I'm left-handed. Naturally, I was catching him coming through the door. And I know how to land my jab on anybody. Southpaw, right-handed, I land my jab. So it was always going to be hard for him, because I go to the guts. I know how to fight coming forward. I move my head. Like I start Joe Frazier and coming to him, you know, on some Evander. You know how Evander be bouncing on the shoulders. Listen, I start doing that shit on some Joe Frazier, bouncing the shoulders, coming to Amir Khan. This nigga start looking at Virgil. Virgil said, "Hey, don't change up what you doing," because he changed up his posture and he doing something different. I said, "Man, this nigga ain't never seen no real boxing. This nigga don't know what to do." So, and then sometimes I'll be on my slick shit, slipping him. But my best work is when I start breaking him down with the high guard and catching his punches and slipping. Like that's when I start, like the Canelo. That's when I was working on my Canelo work. I was catching his punches and slipping, coming forward. And that's the perfect person to work it on, because he throw a lot. Like, so I'll be catching his punches.
A lot of confidence in that spot.
Yeah, because I seen him smoking niggas in the pros. And niggas was watching me, and I was smoking him every day. Like I was really smoking me a compact every day. Like for real.
Well, you was in his training camp.
Yeah, I was smoking a comp. I was smoking him every day. He smoked me one time.
Who was he fighting?
He was fighting Luis. No, he was fighting Castillo. They fought Keith Thurman. He was fighting Castillo, the left-handed one from New York. And he fought Devin. He dumb-tatted. He the one that hurt Keith Thurman to the body and had him running all over the place. No, Collazo. My bad. Collazo. He fought. It's when Amir Khan fought Collazo. Jose Luis Collazo.
Oh, okay. Luis Collazo.
Mm-hmm. My bad.
2014.
Yeah, it's when he fought him and when he fought Devin Alexander. That's when I was in camp with him, and I'll just be busting him down like a pack every day. I came sore one day. He damn near, he would have killed me in that bitch. Like, you got to be careful with these champion niggas. If you're not on your game,
that's the best person you sparred.
no. The best person I sparred, his power, his skill, everything,
Yeah.
will probably be a guy named Rudy Puga. Like,
what's his name?
Rudy Puga. Like Rudy and then Puga. He's probably the best guy I ever sparred. Like,
9-0.
yeah, he been in camp with Triple G. Like, he a real middleweight. He huge for real, Paul.
He's super middle.
Yeah.
Super middle.
Damn, he was?
Yeah, that's what it says on box right?
Oh shit, I shouldn't have never been.
5'11", 76 reach.
Yeah, I used to spar him on a regular. His dad used to drive and request to spar me on a regular. I didn't even know he was a super middleweight.
His last fight was in 2017.
Yeah, he just fell out of love with boxing in the business. He was signed to Rock Nation. Hey, hold on. I seen the fight. I'm gonna call you right back. Hold on. Y'all still there?
Yeah.
Yeah, my bad. That was Aaron calling. Hold on. I gotta give him.
Yeah, I'm still here.
Yeah, I'm making sure you're still there. Aaron was calling, asking me about that scrap.
I wanted to ask something else.
Yeah, go ahead.
And this actually seems like the more and more I be in boxing like a secret. I don't know, but how should I be breathing in there? That is something I definitely want to get down.
That's a good question. You have different types of breaths in boxing. When you really master boxing, you just breathe as this is like you breathing normally, like it's an everyday thing. Even when you get hit to the body and that shit hurt bad, it can really hurt. You still breathe as normal. It's still gonna hurt. But that's something that takes practice. Like,
so
go ahead.
So I kind of missed what you said because my phone was connected to my car. But it sounds like you just said like breathe regular. Like I don't gotta over that.
No, you breathe on your punches. You know what I'm saying? Like, ish, ish. That's why you hear that noise. You don't want to open your mouth because you go, you get hit in the jaw, your jaw get broke. So that's why you bite down on your mouthpiece and breathe through it. Like, ish. See, that's a small, intricate detail to keep somebody from getting their jaw broke like Victor Ortiz, because you going, and then you get cracked and your jaw broke. You bite down on the mouthpiece and breathe through the teeth. Ish. That's why you hear that noise. But once
bite down on
you
bite
down on your mouthpiece and breathe through. Like, just close your mouth, close your teeth, and then and breathe out. Just close your teeth together and breathe out. That's how you breathe. You just have your mouth open though, like your lips open, because you be having your mouthpiece in. And you will learn. And then over time, you will learn how to just breathe regularly. Like, you'll learn how to breathe in the nose, out the mouth. I would say that would be the best type of way to breathe, through your diaphragm. So your stomach should be moving in and out. So in the nose, out the mouth, no matter what.
Okay, I'm probably going to get some sparring Thursday.
No, you gotta practice that. It'll keep you from getting tired, bro. Because that's what get niggas tired. They don't know how to breathe, and then they get panicked.
No, that's the thing with the guy that that one of my main sparring partners in there, that's what he said he always tried to do against me. The southpaw, he always think I'm a gas out. So, but also like I'm still jittery in there. So I'm just trying to calm the fuck down.
All right.
Like,
Listen. Who you be sparring?
It's a guy from that go to my gym. He's been boxing for I think he said like 2-3 years, southpaw. But I got another sparring partner. The guy, the southpaw, is a young guy. He's like 21. The other guy that I just sparred, the one I told you that like got me with that because I was reaching when I was trying to catch, and he got me with a jab. That was a guy that is closer to my age. And I think he said he's been boxing for like 1 or 2 years. I think I'm the newest one in the gym, honestly.
Hey, listen, this is what you need to do. On your own time, you need to find somebody to stand right-handed and left-handed and learn how to just take your time and catch the punches. Like they throw the jab, you put the hand in front come from the side of the face to the front of the face, catch the jab. You just keep working that. Then you start moving. Okay. And this is why when we be on the Boxing Voice, niggas be like, y'all just jab spar. That's why my niggas be good, better. They be getting better faster because they're comfortable with just jabbing at first. First, you got to get comfortable with getting punched and shit. You're not even comfortable with that. How you gonna get comfortable with that? And niggas is throwing shit. Niggas ain't even comfortable themselves. You might hit a nigga, then he hit you hard. Now y'all kind of banging. Nobody really. It don't fucking work like that. That's why I be acting like that on the Boxing Voice, bro. That's literally why I be doing that, because people just won't. They think they really know how to teach somebody. Bro, I had to teach niggas who don't want to get their face punched. They got real jobs, but they still want to spar. So off rip, you got to.
I got an office job. Like I can't get my job broken, black belt and shit like that. I got an office job, but I also love boxing. So
that's when niggas, you got to get in there and learn how to flick the jab. And just be like, hey, blood, let's just jab spar. Front hand sparring, only jab, hook, body. And then you just keep the right hand tucked. And then do that for the next month. Watch how comfortable you be, my nigga. Don't care what nobody say. Watch how easily just be like, hey, blood, let's get some jab work in. The reason why I keep articulating the jab work is because Emmanuel Stewart has it on YouTube, bro. It's on YouTube. Him just got Tommy Hearns and another fighter just doing jab sparring, bro. That's it. They ain't even going hard. They flicking, touching, going to the body, getting in position, catching the jab, slipping it, taking walks. You know what I'm saying? Jabbing to the body, flicking it, like touching them to the body, Ali style with the jab. Tap, tap, yap. Then bringing it upstairs. Then trying to hook off of it, slipping and learning how to catch.
That jab to the body is definitely a punch that I want to master. Because the first time I ever sparred, I just started doing it because I don't know. Like I said, I don't know if it's because what I saw, but I guess my coach saw me doing it, and he started to try to teach me how to land it, which is more so. I think the guy I was sparring, all this.
Your jaw breaking up. Your jaw breaking up. While he get his jaw together. That's another thing about the sparring. Like, people be talking about how I be having people spar. You got to get comfortable in there first, dog. You got to get comfortable. If you're not comfortable, how are you going to perform? You're always going to be punch shy. you're always going to be punch shy. It don't matter where you go in the pros. You're always going to have that punch shyness because you didn't know how to land a jab, catch the jab. You didn't know your defense ain't on point. That's why. Hey, man, your John was breaking up. We ain't hear you.
Yeah. I ain't got to call, my bad.
No, you good, blood. My life is live. I don't give a.
Yeah.
Go ahead, cook.
But yeah, that jab to the stomach, I kept trying to land that against a longer guy. Pause. That was and my coach said shoot the jab to the head, take the step and kind of shoot the jab to the head and kind of bring my back foot, and then try to shoot the jab to the body.
Yeah, that's a good that he told you correct. But how about this? I automatically know that's hard to articulate and achieve because where's the where's the defensive responsibility as you come in with the jab?
And he taught me and that's the next thing that he changed. And he was saying when you shoot that jab to the body, he told me to kind of put my rear hand out front as if I was in the cell.
His phone breaking up. He's getting a call. Probably getting a call. He'll be back.
Now here I am.
Yeah, you good. What was you saying?
Oh, man.
What was you saying? He told you to do what? Oh, he getting it together. Well, yeah, no, he told him, right? But the thing is, landing the jab also gives you an opportunity to get hit with a jab. So you got to be feinting. And that's the thing, man. If you literally learn how to catch a jab, you could really take people's jab away. Like, that's just what it is. You got to really learn how to catch the jab, catch it and slip it.
Okay, so like I said, when I shoot that jab to the body, the thing what he taught me was to kind of put my red hand in front of my face, like as I shoot that jab.
No, I know what
to
you're
the
saying.
body.
Yeah.
Okay. Yep.
Yeah, that's just that's regular old school shit. It's just I would say this because even when you do that, it's just like somebody could still hook you or do. It's just to really land a jab, execute the jab. You don't just try to jab, and that's my fault. I should have told you this from jump. You don't just try to land a jab off rip. When you boxing, if you fighting another right-hander, you jab the back of glove. The hand that you use to catch the jab, which is the right hand, you actually jab that person's glove. You jab.
So I jab the lead?
No, you jab the backhand.
Oh, jab the backhand.
You jab it hard and sharp. You don't try to jab his head first. You jab the backhand. I'm telling you. My coach taught me that. And when I do it, bro, and I did it in pro fights, I'll start landing my jab. That's when I'll be telling niggas. But see, I'm left-handed. So when I come out, I don't give a person a chance to tie up my jab hand. When they try, I start jabbing their front hand. If they tie my jab hand up, I start jabbing their forearm. Boom! Hard, knocking it back. So, and then now if they got their hands close to their face, kind of like their hands by their chin in a classical boxing style, then I'll be jabbing their front hand as a left-hander, jabbing their glove, always keeping that hand at bay and then looking for their right hand to come to me. And if you a right-hander, you jab the back glove, the back of their glove. You jab their right hand.
So this part, and I'm gonna stop cooking so somebody else can, because I always got more. But this where I'm trying to get to, because where I'm at right now, like I said, like I'm still fucking jittery in there, and I haven't slowed down and started thinking yet. So I just gotta get past that jittery part, which I just gotta get past that and just, get to the thinking part, because I ain't trying to keep losing this sparring. I mean, even though I know sparring is not.
No, bro, listen. You might get listen, bro. I got my ass beat for a while. Like I had some niggas who wasn't that experienced. Sometimes I'll be moving around doing little shit. But then when I really got in there with the best nigga in the gym at the time was Lamont, they used to be on my ass, bro. On my ass. It's like I never had a good day. That happens, bro. That's one thing that it just does. It's different with boxing. You not boxing. You might have a good day against an inexperienced guy, but it takes time to learn shit and do shit and get your body to do it. You're not used to catching punches the professional way or an amateur way or anything. That shit take time, nigga. And your mind is fighting. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to be hurt. It's not saying you a hoe or nothing. It's just boxing, bro, and it take time. Nigga, I used to be jittery. I used to be jittery, not jittery like, oh my God, I got to spar this nigga, man. He be throwing all this shit. And then over time, I just kept doing it. And then one day, I started getting more and more comfortable in there, resting, watching it, man. I'm going to try this. I'm going to do it. And this is what I'm going to say. The day you don't care about getting hit, I told this to Dion. I said, hey, listen, bro. I remember one day I came to the gym, and the day before, I was like, you know what? Today I'm going to go to the gym. I don't really care about getting hit today. I'm about to go in there and put some work in. And I had my best day. That was a good day. And my coach was like, man, you did good. Everybody was saying I did good that day. And I was like, in my mind, I was like, oh, it's because I didn't care about getting hit. And that led me to not getting hit. It's not like I was coming in there wild. I just was being first, getting my shit off. So then I started in the pros. You kind of lose sight of that when you start getting in there with better niggas. Niggas got the ability to kind of ring you. But then as a certain point, you start falling back into the comfort where I just got to relax. If I get hurt, I could just relax, breathe. There's things you could do. The fact that you don't know those right now is why you're jittery. It has nothing to do with nothing else. It's the fact that you don't know the nuances and know how to articulate them with your body, so that way you can keep from getting hit, or that's a part of it, bro. You can't get away from it. That boxing is one of the Johns you learn to where punishment teaches you how not to get punished.
Exactly for sure, because like on my first sparring, like how you were saying, like it really just turned into a fight because I got hit and I just got mad. So we wasn't even boxing no more. It was boxing, but it was us just trying to, because the guy was more experienced and I was lunging and stuff. Man, I definitely don't lunge no more.
No, that see how you went to your natural reaction, which is fight. That means you got it in you. Now it just must become structured. And that is like, damn, he hit me with a good shot. That kind of hurt it. Let me move my head. Okay. Let me shoot my jab. Let me feint. That's when the thinking comes in. How do that not happen again? And that just comes from practice, bro. It takes time. Watching tape, trying to articulate it in the ring and perform it, then getting on the mitts, getting on the bag, learning how to do different things, bro. It takes time. But I definitely would say you should do jab sparring, because I seen Emmanuel Stewart have Tommy Hearns do it. And he already a pro and been on his way to being the the first 4-time national champion. So why would he have him do jab sparring? You see what I'm saying? Like he don't really need to learn. It's Tommy Hearns, but he still had him doing it because he don't need to be doing a lot, and he still need to keep his fundamentals. You need to learn how to block these heavy ass jabs and punches. You need to fill it out, walk. See that you should do a lot of jab sparring with the front hand work only, and watch how niggas be getting better. And then after you do the sparring with the front hand only, then you and that man go outside the ring, you and your peoples. Y'all do 1 round each. You don't go hard. Y'all just be jabbing at each other and just practice and catch it. Jab, catch it. Jab, catch. You don't move or do nothing. Y'all just stand in front of each other and jab back and forth and catch it. Don't back up. Don't do nothing. Then you practice catching, blocking the hook. Block, block, without moving. Y'all get in hook range. Bang. You ain't even got to touch each other hard. You just keep doing it. Aiming for the chin, going slow. And then you have catch, blocking it slow. Then you go with the uppercut next. You block the uppercut with the hand up under the chin, but you keep the elbow still tucked. You do that. Then you go catching the body. You don't turn your body to the man. You stay at the angle. Catch the body. You just keep doing all the things that you would normally do slow. You have them walk through it. That way the person doing it, he taking his time, setting up a good body shot, stepping into it, and then you block it. Whether you in the shell or not. You just block you working, and you're not punching hard. Y'all just going through it. Going through, just touching them with the body, landing a perfect body touch. Then you just practice those drills slow with somebody who else be in the ring or boxing with you, and you'll start to see that those things start to come. It's just muscle memory. That's all.
Is the when you say the jab sparring, are you hooking off the jab too? Or
yeah, you're doing everything with the jab hand.
Okay, so we hook to the body, uppy, all that. Just one hand though?
Just one hand. Just one hand. And if you really want to get tired and really, listen, I had to really do this to break niggas down when I'm training them. First, I have them do body work because you got to be able to stay in position with the body work. You got to be able to keep your leg in the front, one leg in the back, jab the shoulder, uppercut, hook to the body. And then after we do some body work, then I do jab sparring. And then niggas be gassed. And they can't get that because, they already did body sparring. So now you got to work the jab. Then after that, do the drills. You go outside the ring, I'll take the headgears off, you keep the glove on. Y'all get in your arm, y'all touch each other, y'all get in each other's arm distance range when you checking your reach on the chin. And then you just go slow. You go, you just a nonchalant, sharp jab. Like you doing the technique well, you stepping into it and everything, and letting the person see what a jab looks like. Like, this is just basic shit, how I train people. Like, they got to see what it look like coming from across from. Their eyes got to see it over and over. Okay, he's stepping, bang. Then you just learn. You have them throw 10 jabs. Ain't nobody moving around or doing nothing. You just have them standing there, jab. Freeze, get back to your stance, jab. And you just practice catching. Then you do the same thing with the hook, same thing with the uppercut, same thing with the body shot. You know what I mean?
Yeah, one time I was sparring, I actually caused a couple of the coaches in the gym. But I'm an older guy. I'm 32. I actually caused, because I'm learning this down. So I really just be talking to all the coaches in there. And like I said, like how I told you, I'll be fighting out the shell. Like even in me being inexperienced, and my jab out of that is kind of like a flicking jab. Like it, like one of the coaches was like, I watched too much Bruce Lee or something. He was like, he was like, your jab horrible. Like you like flicking it. Like
who is coaching you saying that?
So
that's crazy.
It's like 4 coaches in the gym.
Blood, you gotta have all types of jabs. That's why once again you flick, stick, feint, and hook. And he's saying that instead of just teaching you what you need to know to learn how to execute your jab from the shell, which is knowing how to jab, then catch it, jab, then slip it, jab, and then catch it. Like, that's all you need to do. When you jab from the shell, all you need to do is step in and turn your wrist at the end. It'll turn into a spear. It's a
that was my next question, because I guess basically what he meant was that my jab out the shell was kind of coming from the elbow.
Yeah, that's the thing. He has to say, listen, it could be a better jab if when you come out your shell, you lead with the fist first. Like you coming out your, like, all right, I'll show you on the jaw right now. Hold on. Like, see how my hand is down like this in the shell?
Yep.
Watch when it come out. See how it come out and my fist is coming out first, but my elbow.
Okay.
Bang. Now I get lower like this. So you can see, like, if I was jabbing, I'd be going crack. You see how I get straight? It come from right here.
Yeah.
The elbow come up, but see how the fist is coming like I'm kind of can throw it like this. And you could turn it into a hook, like boom. You know what I'm saying? You remember how Roy Jones saying the hook is right here? With that stern motion? Now look how you in your shell. You in your shell, you just raise the elbow up and hook it. And then from there, see how my elbow is in hook form? From here, I can go straight to a jab. Bang! And make it hard. Like, boom. Because I'm leading with the fist. You know what I'm saying? The elbow coming up, but now I'm letting the fist, and then I'm projecting from the shoulder right here.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? I'm not going like this. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, like that's kind of what I was doing.
Yeah, then don't do that.
Okay.
Don't do that.
All right.
You gotta just lead with the fist.
I'm practice with you. I'm gonna watch it back on YouTube, and I'm gonna practice that tonight.
No, listen. This is what you do, and you will know how you land. You gotta. I'm gonna put them in the link. Hold on. I'm gonna put them in the John real quick. Hold on. My geniuses. It's on IG. I mean, it's on got it on Amazon. 1 second. Buy a pair of these and some gel wraps. I'm going to send you the link. I'm putting the link inside the John. Hold on. I put the link inside the voice chat. If you get some of those and work the bag with them and get some gel wraps for your hands and work the bag, I'm telling you, your jab, you won't have no problem.
I got gel wraps. I got knuckle guards and wraps and gel wraps and all that. I seen Devin Haney using these on the heavy bag once.
Yeah, he need to use them all the time, even on the mitts, so he could turn off all his punches.
Okay, what do these help with?
They help turn all your punches. If you're not landing all 4 knuckles when you punch, you will know when, listen, get them and hit the bag. And go slow first. Because if you don't hit the bag, ain't no slapping with them. You got to land all 4 knuckles flat. All 4 knuckles got to land flat, no matter how you punch. And that's why them old school Negros used to wear those, because they teach you how to punch. They build up your forearms, your wrists. Like, you can't throw a bad punch with those because you'll hurt your wrist. That's why people be having hand injuries. They don't build their hands up with the bag gloves. Those are the true bag gloves. You should do mitts with those, everything. Like, I got multiple pairs. Like, I only use the bag in those. I used to use like weighted bag gloves because I used to be trying to keep my arms in shape. But after I start watching boxing and watching all the all-time greats, I seen that they all use those bag gloves, and I should be like, damn, I'm about to buy a pair and just use them. And then I start using them, and I'm like, my hands don't even be hurting when I use them. Like gel wraps in them, my hands don't never hurt. But if I use a little padding bag glove, and they be kind of hurting my hands. Like, and I can only hit the bag in the rivals or the traditional bag gloves. If I try to use anything with padding, it starts to hurt my hands. Like, they get sore. Like, it's just what it is. And then once I start sparring and from working with, and see, this the thing, the Everlast bag gloves, the old school ones, they had a little metal bar in there. So that was the weight that you needed, you know what I mean, to get your hands quick. But the ones they got now, they still good because you can punch. Like, you can land all 4 knuckles on the bag and shit, and then be getting off. And then you will learn how to win. It don't matter. You throw a 1, 2, 3, you ain't gonna be slapping. You're gonna have to be punching correctly. Like, that's what them is for. That's why them the best Johns. Now, just think if you was doing the mitts in those, and you was doing fast mitts, and then every punch you gonna hit somebody with, due to the muscle memory you used to having those gloves on, you gonna turn over every punch. Every shot is gonna be smoke. That's the difference between the guys not having power now and having power back then. They're not using bag gloves. Like,
all right, I'm
and listen, you don't even need all that shit. Don't ever get a pair of 16 ounces for sparring to tie up, and then just always have your gel wraps in your bag gloves. And then just hit the bag in those, hit everything in those, the speed bag, the reflex bag, the heavy bag, and take your time.
And I just heard you say the tie up ones. So the Velcro strap is no good?
No. Real, like, if you're really learning boxing, you want to get some gloves to tie up. I don't care what brand they is. Get some gloves to tie up. Because when you spar niggas, that shit scratch you. And niggas who really box in the professional world will really respect you if you buy. They don't even got to be the bag. It could be, it's $100 pairs of gloves, bro. That's not too expensive. You know what I'm saying? A nice leather pair, Coleto Reyes, for $150, $100. They got some cheaper ones. And just sparring those to tie up. Like, you won't tie up gloves. You know what I'm saying? That's how you really know. Like, you put those in your bag with your bag gloves, and then get a decent headgear, and you good. Like, you good. But bag gloves, you always want to have those, because that way you don't even need all the days you're not sparring. You grab your bag gloves, a jump rope, you at the gym. Nigga, now think if you had a bag at the crib, nigga, and you got a jump rope, you boxing. Jump rope 30 minutes straight, hit the bag 30 minutes straight. That was my workouts. Like, my workouts was long because my warm-up was 30 minutes on the jump rope. Getting busy. All types of rope skills. Then shadow boxing for 30. taking my time, speed, moving. Sometimes I'll be shadow boxing for the first 10 minutes, not even throwing punches, acting like I'm defending people, making sure my defense is good. Those are the things that boxers that you can work without anybody there. You can watch boxing and just imitate the movement of somebody over and over, and then get in the ring and then do it. It's gonna happen for you. And they're gonna be like, why was you doing that? Well, yeah, I was watching this fighter do it, and I wanted to implement it in my sparring so that I can learn how to do these things. You know what I mean? Like, then another thing you could do in sparring, you could just have somebody say, hey, listen, just flick the jab at me and then just come to me flicking the jab. I'm not throwing no punches. I'm just going to work my defense, try to get out the way, try to tie you up, try to stop you, catch your jab. You know what I mean? Like, the people don't work on those little things. When you're tired, no, just walk. Stop moving around frantically. Walk. Catch his punches in the middle of the ring. Listen, I trained Dion so hard to catch jabs that even when he tired and gassed, he gonna catch the jab. Bang. I seen it. If you want to see an example of that, watch Oscar De La Hoya against Ike Corte or Fernando Vargas, one of them. He punched himself out against Ike Corte and gassed out and then was just walking. And Ike Corte was trying to hit him with quick jabs, and the nigga De La Hoya had his hand down and only had one hand up, and the nigga De La Hoya was just catching his jab. Like, and you could tell he was through. Like, bro, when I say through, the man De La Hoya was completely gone. He was.
Ike Corte won that fight.
I didn't think he did, bro.
He won that fight.
Well, you know what? I'm gonna watch it again, but I'm gonna say he didn't because De La Hoya was hitting him with too many clean shots, and Ike Corte be slapping. And that high guard defense don't work like that against somebody who know how to box in the amateur style of De La Hoya. He was a great amateur, so like that's why. Just off that alone. He had a good jab. He had that Ghanaian style. You know, he was like the first Joshua Kaladi. But that's why he was getting picked off sometimes because he was only using one jab. That's a good jab, but like my man said, he jabbing out of the shell. If you really want to learn how to jab out of the shell, watch James Toney. James Toney teach you how to jab out of the shell, bro. Watch George Benton. Watch them guys. And then put them bag gloves on and then start jabbing out of the shell. If you not jabbing, but with you in the shell, by the time your hand hit that bag, all four knuckles should be hitting that bag at the same time. No matter where your hand coming from. That's how you gonna know you smoking shit. Yep. That's what you got to do, man. Real talk. Real talk. Real talk.
Okay, I'm gonna watch James Toney because I don't even think I ever watched James Toney because, like I said,
Oh my God! I stop. Oh my God!
I haven't.
No, listen, bro. It's okay because my Aaron Coley is my bro. He my little bro. I'm 10 years older than that nigga. Evander Holyfield was one of his favorite niggas, and I have been watching James Toney for so long. And I'm like, bro, I'm watching James Toney. He like, who? I'm like, James Toney is one of the greatest fighters of all time. I'm like, bro, he beat the fuck out of Evander Holyfield. Listen, we watched that fight. I never seen somebody's heart. Like, listen, after that, James Toney was the nigga's favorite. And I always watched him, and what made me watch him is that fight against Evander, even though I always knew who he was, because when I watch him, I'm like, damn, this nigga kind of doing Floyd Mayweather type shit. Like, he good for real. Like, he really nasty. Then I start watching him all the time, all of his fights. Listen, I don't give a flying if James Toney was out of shape or anything. When you watch his fights, the people that they're talking about, who hit the people that James Toney's opponents, coaches, they be asking him about James Toney, and they be like, hey, listen, we got to be very careful. We don't care about him not being in shape or none of that. James Toney is a very dangerous man. We don't care about none of the hoopla. You have to, as soon as they say bang, oh, that fighter get hurt. Like, it's like niggas don't and not trying to hear that shit, all this in shape shit. Because when James Toney show up, he's gonna beat your ass. Why? His defense is supreme, bruh.
And that's what I heard. That's what I heard. Like James Toney defense is crazy. So I'm probably gonna do that today.
No, listen. His coach was Bill Miller, and Bill Miller trained Ezra Charles, bro. Ezra Charles fought Rocky Marciano. Bill, that was his coach. So just think about that. His coach was a man who trained somebody against Ezra Charles. He trained Ezra Charles. Bill Miller was old by the time he found James Toney. And when he found him, you can watch his documentary on James Toney. He'll tell you. Like, he learned how to fight behind the shoulder, bro. Like,
the thing that I heard about James Toney was that he never used to train, he would just spar.
Yeah, because at some point when you boxing, bro, it's just like running is not boxing. Listen, if you get on the mitts with me, I don't have to be doing Floyd Mayweather style mitts. I can just keep telling you, hey, step to me, sit down, and dig this body shot. If I tell you to do that 3 times hard as you can, and then go back to the jab, same hand. Now slip some jabs. Roll up under, step to the side, step in, dig to the guts. That's all we really working. Everything else I tell you to do is just to set up to dig to the body. After doing that for 2 rounds, your ass is blue. Pause. I just did it to my nigga Aaron. Niggas be, I'm gonna beat your ass on the mitts. Because we do competition with everything, even when I'm coaching. So he got done doing some body work with Dion, who has no amateur experience, only sparring. So he got tired from doing the body work because Dion hitting him too. So I'm like, all right, now it's time for the mitts. He got on the mitts. I said, hey, no, you got to sit down like this. You got to do this like this. Not like how you used to doing it on tape. How the all-time greats doing it. Spread your feet. Sit down on the shot. Turn your body like this. Slow down and do it. Freeze. Boom. You feel that? Step out. Do it again. Step in, land the shot, and freeze. Boom. That's how I teach niggas. Niggas don't even know I teach like that. I'll make you throw the jab, don't step into the jab and bring the back foot. Keep the back foot there and just step off the front foot with the jab. And when you jab, freeze when you hit the mitt. Bang! When you hit the mitt, from right there, I fix your body how it should look. And then you feel that. I don't feel that. And then I say, now do it again and freeze. Bang! You freeze. Then you do it again. Then once you feel how it feels, because you feel the impact on the mitt and hear it, pop, and you be like, oh shit. You feel the strength because you feel my hand for real, touch your hand, and you feel how strong you coming forward. I say, hey, bro, you hit somebody's face with that, they're gonna be hurt. And now you understand that through your body, the mechanics. So now you're not gonna want to throw. So, but then now it's time to flick the jab. So now you flick it. I say, hey, flick it and land it with the knuckle. Bang! And then I say, now step in and flick it like you're doing a spear jab. Bang! Then you flick it so fast and step in and it snap his head back and hurt him. Like, you got to feel that on the mitt. Somebody has to walk you through certain detailed shit. Once you've done it, it's done. You really got to go back to it. You gonna fuck up on the mitt and be like, oh, no, I get it. I did. I felt it. Like, that's how all my students learn. They be like, they'll throw a hook and be like, oh, shit, no, I didn't do that right. I know I didn't. Let me throw that again. Then they'll throw the jab and they'll be like, boom. And they'll hear, yeah. And I'll be like, you feel that? And they be like, right then and there. And then I'm done because we've been on for 2 hours and 20 minutes. And I'll do another live in a little bit. I need to eat something. So then from right then and there, I'll be coaching niggas. And then while I'm taking a break, drinking a little water, they'll be standing off to the side and I'll be looking at the nigga. And the nigga be looking off to the side with his head in the air like, what the fuck? Like, to see a nigga thinking, like, what the fuck was I learning? Or what was I even doing? Because now I'm actually feeling my power and how I'm doing it. And I'll be just looking at niggas and I'll be like, yeah, I fucked you up, didn't I? And they be like, bro, this is crazy. Like, and they be like, no, Hamza, like, and that's what the nigga CYP felt. He actually felt it. Like, he felt me come down there and be like, no, do this. Like, I don't even need shit for real. No, we gonna use this ladder right here that you got painted on the football turf. Do it like this. Step right here. No, don't just step anyway. Your foot must be in the middle of the square. When you step out, you'll be in front. Then when you step, these distances are the distances that you need in actual fights. I've already calculated them from being a pro. Just do it like this. You don't even got to think about it. Just do it. Like Nike said. Once you do it, you start seeing. And Dion be like, damn, I'm progressing so fast. You're really not, bro. It's just like, you just taking your time. Every day you're learning. You go home, you think about it. He used to me taping the spawn. I'll be like, no, I don't need to tape it no more. I'm here. I can see it. So you're not going to do everything. Like, no, just remember what you did. You will be better the next time. He be in shape. He do 5 rounds. He just get hit. Because he be in there with experienced guys.
Yeah, I knew you said you about to get off. Like I said,
No, go ahead. You can just to be the last one.
All right, I always got shit to cook about because you brought up CYP, so I was going like say some shit about that because the last time I was on the back call with Kim and CYP, and Kim was just saying like, oh, well, he said Troy because they call you Troy over there. He had to fix CYP in the middle of his sparring. So King was like, you know, and I ain't trying to spill a bean.
Wait, hold on. Say it again. Your phone broke up.
Where you lose me at?
You said I had to fix him in the middle of sparring, so.
Yeah, you had to fix him in the middle of sparring. And I ain't trying to spill a bean. I see all.
Bro, I ain't trying, bro. I just want to hear it.
Yeah, like, so he's just like, you know, the fact that he, the fact that you had to fix him in sparring, you know, CYP is worse than what he thought, kind of.
That means nothing. I fix everybody in sparring. That's real boxing.
And
yeah, that's stupid. That don't make sense.
Yeah, that's when niggas think they know boxing, bro, and they don't know it. Like, if you do something like when you sparring, I follow what a man. Listen, bro, I know what niggas is saying, and I respect it. I respect his thoughts as a person, okay, as a human being.
No, but real, because Kim is a good boxer.
No, he decent. Listen, I learned in Columbus, Ohio, and Mike Johnson. When I'm sparring in the ring, Mike Johnson's ass is in the ring. He actually giving me instruction behind the niggas back I'm sparring, and they his students. They older niggas, pros. He telling me, pull a counter. He like rock back. He demonstrating it. And I'm seeing him while I'm sparring, telling me what to do because he's standing behind a nigga. Like, so that's stupid? No, that's what real training is. I'm a real hands-on Negro. Like, I get in the ring, anybody I'm training, I don't care what gym I'm at. It could not even be my gym. If my fighter in there, I'm gonna be in the ring. Hey, listen, and I'm gonna be telling my fighter, I'm gonna be telling your fighter what to do to fuck my nigga up. I'm gonna say, hey, no. Hey, Dion, go back in the corner. Hey, do that shit he just did again. Do that again, because he not doing that right. Get on his ass. Do it again.
Nah, definitely. Like I said, I be trying to, get my words together because I definitely don't want to be like, oh, my man going over there.
Man, bro, that man, and listen, if niggas taking that shit personal, blood, that's because they don't know real boxing. Did you hear Mickey Bay?
Yup.
All right, then.
Yeah, I heard that.
So if you don't want to believe me, why don't y'all just believe Mickey? He the one told y'all what I'll be doing and how these niggas. And that's how I come up. Like I come up on the real boxing, bro. Nigga, I be in the ring training niggas. Like watching the sparring. Like that's why when you see me on the tape in there. At one point I wasn't in there, and at one point I was. I don't know what y'all seen. I don't care. Because I don't see, listen, all that footage CYP was chopping up. He did that shit on his own. I didn't tell him to do that shit. I don't give a fuck about no footage. He ain't gonna look like that when it's time for the fight. The fact that nobody has stopped King in sparring and say, hey, bro, move your head side to side. Why are you defending like that?
And this is actually what like I said, I wanna cook on that because I feel like it's great. Like niggas about to see the fight. Like I can talk to you, get something, but I ain't trying to have nothing. I ain't trying.
Bro, listen, man. Boxing is fucking boxing. Ain't nothing you can do. Niggas be bitching about niggas' footage and seeing it. So where is the real boxing? You seeing what I'm doing? That's not how, man. Niggas don't even show no work in real boxing, bro. So you telling me Marvin Hagler and motherfucking Sugar Ray Leonard was sharing sparring tape? What the fuck? That's bananas.
That's what I'm saying. Like I wanted to cook on that, but once we started, I'm like, I don't know.
No, listen, look. I'm gonna do another live. I'm about to create another live. Hold on. I'm gonna create another live right now. It's 10:41. I usually eat around 12. Shit, it's been raining today. It's Monday. I ain't got shit to do. I'll probably hit the gym. Hold on 1 second. I'm about to just create another live real quick.
I'm hop on.
Hold on. Not like right now. I'm about to